In this documentary, you're about to witness the untold story of one of the greatest warrior leaders in Yoruba history, a man who never wore a crown, yet ruled a city with discipline, strategy, and fear. His name: Bashorun Oluyole of Ibadan. From the ashes of a fallen empire, he built a military city that would dominate 19th-century Yorubaland. He was a farmer by dawn, a general by dusk, and a legend by death. This is not just history, this is the making of a warrior king in a kingdom without a throne. When the drums of war speak, even the silent must listen. Sit back, listen closely, and let the past come alive. Ibadan, the city that rose from war. A city without walls, but guarded by warriors. Before the bustling markets and urban noise, Ibadan was a battlefield. And from its ashes rose one name: Oluyole. Bashorun. Farmer, general, kingmaker, legend. They say, when the bush is on fire, even the tortoise runs. In the chaos of the Yoruba civil wars, Oluyole didn't run. He rose. Oluyole was born around 1790 in Old Oyo, the heart of the crumbling Oyo Empire. His father, Oluyole, was a descendant of Alaafin of Oyo. His mother, Rain, came from a line of warriors. But Oluyole's world would not be defined by royalty, it would be shaped by fire. When the Fulani sacked Old Oyo in the early 1800s, the empire scattered. Like thousands of others, young Oluyole became a refugee in his own homeland. In the ruins of war, warriors built something new. Around 1829, fugitives and war veterans established Ibadan, not as a kingdom, but as a military camp. It had no Oba. Its leaders were warriors. Oluyole, now a fierce and intelligent fighter, arrived and quickly rose in the ranks. Ibadan would soon become the Sparta of the Yoruba people, and Oluyole, its Leonidas. Oluyole was more than muscle. He was a master of tactics. In battle, he never just fought, he calculated. He studied terrain, weather, enemy psychology. His most feared strategy: guerrilla ambush. Attack like lightning, retreat like the wind. The monkey does not reveal all its tricks in one tree, the elders say. Oluyole never did. In the 1830s, Oluyole became Bashorun, the military and political head of Ibadan. Not crowned by kings, but by victories. In Yoruba tradition, the title once belonged to the war chief of the Oyo Empire. Now, it belonged to Oluyole. He controlled trade, justice, and military might. Farmers feared him. Warriors worshipped him. Rivals respected him. In 1840, Ibadan faced a test. The Egba of Abeokuta had risen, challenging Ibadan's power. The battleground, Ijaye. Oluyole led the army himself. Horses thundered, blades flashed, dust rose. After a brutal campaign, the Egba retreated. Ibadan had won, but at a cost. Even the fiercest leopard bears scars, the Yoruba say. Oluyole won, but his enemies were multiplying. Back home, Oluyole ruled with both justice and fear. He hated theft and laziness. Offenders were whipped in public. Tax dodgers were jailed. He demanded hard work and loyalty. But he was not cruel for sport, he believed strong people build strong nations. Ibadan under Oluyole was safe, disciplined, and feared. When he wasn't on the battlefield, Oluyole was in his farm. He cultivated yam, kolanut, and tobacco. He was known to personally inspect his crops, armed and in full warrior regalia. He believed a true warrior feeds his people, not just defends them. Oluyole's power shook even the Alaafin's palace in Oyo. He clashed with Alaafin of Oyo over military decisions. Some feared Oluyole aimed to control the throne itself. But Oluyole never tried to become king. He wanted something deeper, legacy. By the late 1840s, Oluyole's health declined. Age and battle wounds slowed him, but his presence still commanded fear. He died around 1850. Ibadan wept, but the city did not crumble. His systems, his warriors, his philosophy lived on. Today, Oluyole's name lives in Ibadan streets, schools, and stories. He didn't write books, but he wrote history in blood and earth. He proved that leadership doesn't always come with a crown, sometimes, it comes with a cutlass. Like the proverb says, a warrior does not go to the battlefield to run his mouth, he goes to conquer. And conquer he did. Ibadan stands. Not by accident. But by force, by fire, by the hand of men like Oluyole. He was a warrior, a builder, a symbol. He didn't inherit a city, he carved it with war, ruled it with justice, and planted it with his own hands. Oluyole of Ibadan. The man who turned exile into empire. A town without a warrior is a town waiting to die. If you believe African history should be told the African way, then don't just watch, be a part of it. Hit the like button, drop your thoughts or questions in the comments section, tap the notification bell so you never miss a new story, and most importantly, subscribe to Western TV, where African stories come alive. Thank you for watching. More stories await.